What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here, host of Big Baby Sports, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. Almost 800 subscribers. Hit the like button, notification button, turn on post notifications for pre-game show, post-game show, breaking news regarding Lakers, going live, interviews, celebrity guests in the near future, man. But make sure you guys hit the like button. We're gonna get into today's show regarding the Lakers win without AD, LeBron, and D'Angelo Russell. But before I get into that video today, man, roll that intro.
I'm here to be an all-time great.
You're now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
What's good, everybody? It's Big Baby here, man, from Big Baby Sports, man. Shout out to Lakers. They get the win, 123-117, without Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, and LeBron James. And LeBron, I haven't been on here for a couple days, but I'm bringing to that before I get into this game. LeBron is going to be out extended period of time due to a foot injury. And we're 30 and 33 on the season. We're a couple games back from the 10th seed and stuff. Shout out to Bucks gang in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the like button, get them likes up. Hit them like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, man. Just LeBron's gonna be out a couple more weeks. He's gonna be reevaluated in 2 weeks to see where his foot is, to see if he's able to play. And you ask me personally, should we rush LeBron back just to make the play in the playoffs? That's an iffy one. Before I get into the game at hand, I want to address the LeBron being injured real quick. Do I really think the Lakers can make the playoffs without LeBron? I'm gonna keep it real. Lakers fans will hate me for it, but I don't think we can make the playoffs without LeBron because LeBron's the heart and soul of this team. But we're 6-10 without LeBron, including today's win. You know what I mean? Including today's win, we're coming into today's game. We were 5-10. Now we're 6-10 without LeBron. But what I'm saying is, I know Lakers played good tonight, against Oklahoma City. They competed at a high level. Shout out to everybody on the Lakers tonight. Austin Reeves played a great game. I will bring people on in a little bit. After I go over the rundown of the game, I'll bring Portia on. I'll bring people that want to come on. You know what I mean? So I like what I saw from the team tonight. I really like what I saw from Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves did a great game tonight. Let me see here. He had, 19 points. Was basically perfect tonight. He didn't have any mistakes. 4 assists, 25 minutes, 5 for 5. I liked what he did. He was engaged early defensively, offensively. He was attacking the lane, rotating. He was just there. His mindset was there from the start in tonight's game. I liked what I saw, and I also liked what I saw from Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder played great tonight. 26 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. But he did foul out, though. It's all good. And I saw a video live where he sprained his ankle. It looked pretty bad. And I said, you know what? Dennis Schroeder, you're going to play through it. And he played through it, I like what I saw from his team tonight. And shout out to everybody, Vanderbilt played okay. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 7 points, only 23 minutes, shot 2 for 5 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. That could be improved. But we're 30 and 33 on the season, man. This was a must win, even though Anthony Davis did not play tonight due to a foot soreness. Foot soreness, more like sit your ass down. Everybody, Rui Hachimura had 9 points, 9 rebounds, solid. Wyndham Gabriel, 5 points, 10 rebounds, 19 points for us. Like I said, Lenny Walker was out of the rotation, and he posted something on Twitter, trials and tribulations, and then he's an opportunity to get back in the rotation. You know what I mean? I like Lenny Walker's game. I like him I really like how he played tonight. I really like how this team competed on both ends of the floor. Defensively, offensively was there tonight, and I liked how we got back in the ball game. We competed at the highest level. You know what I mean? Let me see. We got rebounded by 1 point, 42 to 40, one rebound, 42-41. That needs to improve. But we shot 16 out of 35 from three. That's 45% from three. So we improved on the 3-pointers tonight. We improved on it so much. I liked what we did tonight from the 3-point line. Let me see. How many turnovers do we have tonight? Total turnovers, we had 13. Better than last game. But points off turnovers, basically, we gave up 13 turnovers, and they scored 19 off of it. We forced them 13 turnovers, and we scored 13 off it. So we improved on that area. Points in the paint, 34 to 60. Yeah, that needs to improve. 60 points in the paint was that's ridiculous. Our largest lead was 13. Theirs was 8. So it was a back and forth game. You know what I mean? Yes, it was great coaching by Darvin Ham, but I really liked how Lakers did tonight defensively. But that points in the paint got us do better, against Minnesota. Because Minnesota on Friday is going to come. But we do got breaking news early on Big Baby Sports. D'Angelo Russell will not play on Friday night, according to Dave McMenamin. You know what I mean? Everybody go subscribe to my channel on Twitch. Go give me a follow. Shout out to Loco. Oh, appreciate you for putting the little logo of me on here. But D'Angelo Russell will not play on Friday versus Minnesota. So that's another loss. But he's scheduled to see how he feels after Friday. So he can play probably on Sunday versus Golden State. So we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens there. Like I said, LeBron's going to be out 2-3 weeks. We got some people coming up. You know what I mean? But yeah. Trying to get people on. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this thing real quick. If y'all want to come on talk Big Baby Sports with me, I set the link right here. But yeah, man, I just liked how we did tonight. 8 steals tonight as a team. Assist 22. Facilitated the ball really well. And bring Laker Girl on. What's going on, Laker Girl?
What's up, bro? Salute.
Yeah. What did you think of the game overall tonight, man? What did you think was the most improvement from yesterday's game versus Memphis Grizzlies into tonight? What did you see that was the biggest improvement from tonight's game from yesterday?
Biggest improvement, we played together as a team. We did not have that many turnovers. Got to give a big shout out to Schroeder, even though he sprained his ankle, he played through it. And then also, I love how Coach Ham kept on doing the rotations, but I like the way we got.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring LeGoat James on here. You already know. Hey, what up, LeGoat James?
What up?
What's going on, man? What you think about tonight's game, man? Overall,
it was good. Everybody stepped up for AD, Bron, and D'Lo sitting out. Everybody played well. You know what I'm saying? I just think OKC. The reason why AD was sitting out tonight was because Oklahoma State is a bad team. We know they're not going to do anything. Given their record as is, I just think they're a bad team, and I think it was the right move for the coaching staff and Darvin Ham to sit out AD. You know what I'm saying? Don't risk any further injury. But can we talk about Dallas being 1-4 since they had Luka and Kyrie?
Yeah, I was about to get into that, but yeah, it's not surprising,
I just feel like the last 2 games Kyrie's played, I think he's playing bad on purpose to force his way to the Lakers in the offseason. That's just me personally. I just feel like the way he's playing the last few games makes me feel like, oh, he's playing bad. He wants to go to the Lakers in the offseason. That's what I think to me.
He looks disinterested in Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like he needs Bron to win because it's been well documented how he's fared without LeBron over his career. He can't win without Bron. It's just that simple. Because his best chance of winning another ring is going back to Bron.
Yeah.
So
most definitely.
I just feel like it's gonna happen in the offseason anyway. Just because you have your tradable assets, your possibly 2023 first round pick, given New Orleans they're bad.
Mhm.
Either way, you're gonna get like a pick in the 2023 range or a protected lottery pick in this upcoming draft.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
But what's going on, Bucks? What's going on?
Do you think we should? What do you think? Do you think LeBron comes back next year?
Yeah, probably. We're gonna bring him back. Probably. It's a business. Wouldn't surprise me if we bring him back. As
At
far
his,
as
at his age?
yeah, probably. He's gonna finish out his contract with us.
Do you think his injury can affect his value? This injury.
Probably not. But as far as Lakers, the GOAT Sharp saying, I agree. I feel like he'll be a Laker next year. But technically we can't. We even have to give assets for him. We can just sign with us. D'Lo can come off the bench. But I just feel like he doesn't want to be there, and it's not surprising. He's going to be a Laker next season, and it is what it is. And I know I said a couple times I want Kyrie, but for the game like against Memphis, that would be perfect time to Kyrie take over. You know what I mean? Yesterday with John Morant going willy nilly and going crazy, talking that noise, Kyrie be like, "Give me the ball, I'm taking over." He would have brought it right back with John Morant, But there was times yesterday against Memphis where we fought hard, competed, but nobody said, "Give me the ball, I'm going to take us to victory." You know what I mean? And then that's why we're 30-33.
We could have won yesterday. We could have won.
Yeah, we cut it to 4 in yesterday's game versus Memphis. We cut it to 4, and then that crucial turnover by Lonnie Walker changed the whole momentum of the game. But it's okay. We learned from it. We won tonight, and we got to just move forward.
Is that why Lonnie Walker didn't play today?
No, Lonnie Walker played. He dropped a couple decent points. Yeah. He was competitive tonight. I liked his game. I liked his hustle. I just like this team. I like the competitive fire.
I know.
I want to see.
Next game is going to be better too.
Yeah, most definitely. We're going to improve. But Minnesota's talented, man. They got Anthony Edwards. They got Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, because they just beat the Clippers in that game. I know Clippers are 0-3. Not surprised. I'm not surprised by any of I'm going to mute your mic real quick, Bucks, and I'll bring it back on. What I'm saying is I'm not surprised about Clippers being 0-3. I'm not surprised about what's going on with them with the Westbrook. I'm not surprised. Same old thing. They're not going to win bleep, man. Everybody's going to ride off into the sunset, the usual. Nobody's going to win a ring with the Clippers ever, so I'm not worried about that. And also, Kevin Durant made his debut today versus Charlotte. Not surprised. Not surprised. And that team is very dangerous. I know it's against Charlotte, but if Kevin Durant plays like he's been playing, Devin Booker's been playing really well. Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, with the acquisition of Terrence Ross, potentially Carmelo Anthony may be going to Phoenix. That Phoenix Suns team is going to be very, very scary. I know that Phoenix team could be scary when fully healthy, in my personal opinion. Go James, you still there, man? What you think about the Phoenix Suns overall?
They're probably like the favorites in the West right now with KD. I'm not gonna lie. This is like my serious question to KD. KD, why you gotta join a super team, bro? Why you gotta join a super team? You can't win. Why do you need a super team to win championships?
Yeah,
that's just my honest question to KD is because if you look at this, KD joined a 73 win team after he lost to the team that beat him, and he joined them a year after Golden State won 73 games, and he won 2 championships with them. Same situation with KD here. Going to Phoenix after last year, Phoenix wins 64 games. Like that's just stupid for me. Honestly, I want to see a competitive league.
That's just how the nature of the game is. Me and Kevin had an argument about that on Instagram. About him saying, I said good luck to you and Warriors, or why'd you ruin the NBA? He's like, I'm doing what's best for me. So I'm like, all right, cool. Have a good night.
Hey, I feel you, bro.
Shout out to Van Horn real quick. Look out, James. Shout out to my boy Vince. He has a podcast as well, 265 media show, football show, man. He keeps it real. If you like football, go subscribe to his channel, man. He keeps it real about the Lakers. He's a big time Niners fan. He's one of those Laker fans that doesn't baby the team. He keeps it real. So make sure you guys go,
But if I have to guess on what game Bron comes back, I have to guess the game against his soon-to-be teammate Kyrie. I think Bron comes back for that game just to show Kyrie he really wants him in the offseason. But after the game after the game when Dallas plays the Lakers, I expect one thing to happen. I expect Bron, AD, and Kyrie to greet each other after the game, link up, have a private conversation.
Probably the usual, you know.
Yeah, I just feel like I could see it coming. It's just, you remember when Jeremy Grant, Josh Hart, and Nurkic talked to each other after the game?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Jeremy Grant got traded to Portland.
Oh, nice. And also too, shout out to Andy in the comments. He said KD is a bandwagon. I think that's today's NBA, man. Nobody wants to compete anymore. As far as the GOAT James left the building, he'll be back soon. Technical difficulty. Sorry about that, people in the comments. Laker Nation, make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button, hit the channel.
The Lakers gonna. Do you want the Lakers to make the playoffs, or how do you guys feel about that? Do you want us to make the playoffs and be the first one to exit, or with LeBron, or we'll just wait next season and go from fresh?
That's a good question, Bucks. Let me say my piece, and I'll let Laker girl go too. But real quick, as far as the KD and bandwagon situation, I feel like that's today's NBA. You're gonna have teams buddy. You don't see anybody really competitive like back in the 2000s. We never saw, T-Mac go team up. Team up with Kobe and Shaq. He wanted to compete against it, but today everybody just wants to win a quick and easy ring. You know what I mean? But and that Phoenix team is very, very talented. But also too, who's the team that I think people need to put respect on? The Denver Nuggets. They're the best team in the West.
You don't think Dallas can?
No, Dallas is not going to do anything because they got the Joker. They got Jamal Murray, they got Reggie Jackson, they got Thomas Bryant, they got guys who compete at the highest level. Mike Malone's a good coach over there. Nikola Jokic, the Joker, I call him, back to the basket, get triple doubles, stat pen, and I didn't see what Paul George said, and I don't give two fucks about what Paul George has to say, Vince, to be honest. So, but yeah, as far as Denver, I feel like they're the team that's coming up in the West. You got Golden State's going to come back healthy with Klay Thompson playing at the high level, Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, the usual big three over there. So they're going to be a competitive team. You got Portland that can squeak his way in. You got, another thing too, man. Zion Williamson, man. You're starting to get on that injury-prone list. And I said this last year. If you're not healthy, you guys are not making the playoffs. Brandon Ingram's injured over there in Pelicans. Just so many teams in the West fighting for position, because let me see. Look, NBA Western Conference standings. You got teams flip-flopping. You know what I mean? You got teams fighting for position. It's going to be last 27 games. NBA playoff standings. You got my boy Vince's podcast right here, man. Go listen to it, man. He keeps it real on there. He doesn't sugarcoat. He keeps it real. He doesn't baby. Only Westbrook back in the day. Nah, I'm just playing. No, but for real, though, I feel like this, you're going to see teams fight for position. You're going to see a team that nobody's talking about is going to squeak into the playoffs and go for it. That's how it always is in the Western Conference.
It must be the Lakers nobody's talking about.
Mm-hmm. But let me see what Vince said. What's your guys' thoughts about deadline moves? I like these moves. Yeah, I agree, Vince, 100%. Let's say hypothetically LeBron comes back and let's say if LeBron comes back and he re-aggravated something like an ankle or something, they say, what? We're going to sit you out. We have the assets and the pieces to compete for next year. We're trying to make the playoffs. We're trying, but as a Laker fan, you don't need to trade. You need to do it and get this ring. But I don't know, man. It's just, as a Laker fan, it's been tough as a fan watching, ups and downs, going through roller coasters. But right there, we're like a couple games out of that 10 spot.
Did we rush LeBron injury? Did he hurry up to come back?
Yeah, he's healthy enough to come back, man. He's healthy enough to come back.
Did we rush LeBron come back from injury?
I don't know if we would rush him. That's why the 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks deadline. And yeah, man, it's just, I agree with you, Vince, 100%. 100% that these moves are gearing up for us for next year. And what I saw from tonight's game, overall as a team, we competed. Defensive, there was their offense. We gave up some second chance points we could work on, but Minnesota is very talented. You know what I mean? Very talented. We can't underestimate them. They got veterans, Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards, very talented team, compete at the highest level. So we got to come in there on Friday. The rest of the games for the season are must-win games. We have to be in the playoff mindset from as soon as we lost to Memphis, which our playoff mindset's already on. Every game's like a playoff game, like a one and done. You know what I mean? We can't lose any more games. We cannot lose any more games. I'm gonna see what my boy Vince said. Shout out to you, Vince. Appreciate you. John, would you rather have depth? Because I tell Laker fans, first round pick this year and second round pick this year, but the Lakers should get better next year. I'd rather have depth, man. Depth wins you championships. You know, depth and, you know, just what 2020. We had depth and we won. Shout out to Jennifer Vanderbilt. Dennis, Laker fans have been getting on Dennis. Yeah, he balled out tonight. You know, even though he sprained his ankle, he played through that. I know it's against what's the team? Thunder. But it is what it is. I'm taking any win at this point. And, you know, we gotta get wins in this NBA, man. And you know, and we gotta win. We gotta get far. We gotta make the. I don't want to make the playoffs. And Laker fans, at least we made the play-in tournament. No, as a Laker fan, if we make the play-in and lose, season failed. At least we made the play. No, for us Laker fans, we're all about champions. We're all about getting for not the first round. You know, I'm not gonna be happy if we make the playoffs. We gotta win the championship. You know, I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. You know, like I always do. Shout out to my boy Vince on his channel, man. He keeps it real on his show too. You know, and let's see, yeah. But yeah, other than that, man, just Lakers gotta get better each and every game, and AD got to dominate. That's the thing I want to address too. AD needs to demand the ball more. He needs to stop waiting around and looking around, setting screens, looking around. You need to say, "Let me go to work in the post." And if they double team, kick it out. If they double team again, kick it back out. If they don't, throw it back in and go to work. You know, he needs to go to work. AD is one of the most talented big men in this game, and for him to just sometimes like yesterday versus Memphis, he played a great, decent game, but I feel like he could have took more shots. He could have took more in the inside game. Not, you know, he did a couple times when he would hit his mid range. He needs to, when he dominates, when his mind is there and dominates. The Lakers are a tough team to beat. He needs to be more of give me the fucking ball and get out of my way. Nobody on this team, nobody on the opposite team could guard me. He needs to have that mindset. There's times where he does it, and there's times where he's standing. You know what I mean? You know. We need the Anthony Davis of the Pelicans days. And when he first came to the Lakers, he was spinning, dunking, shooting mid-range, shooting threes, driving the lane, dunking on people. But I don't see that same Anthony Davis. I see more of a pick your poison. Do I want to play hard tonight, or do I want to be pushed around? We need Anthony Davis to say, give me the fucking ball right on my shoulders, bro. We need that. We need to have somebody on this team that say, okay, right on my shoulders. But we don't have that right now. The player that I think could do that will be LeBron. But right now he's injured. He'll heal up. And if the Lakers decide to shut LeBron down, in my personal opinion, you shut Anthony Davis down. And say, you know what? We tried. We got young assets. We got draft picks. We got cap space. Or not anymore. I think we got room to improve for next season. But the Lakers won tonight, and I'm a little bit happy. Yesterday pissed me off, but we won the game. We just won tonight, like with the energy. I just want to see this team improve night in and night. But let me ask you guys this in the comments on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. But yeah, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to make the playoffs? Lose in the first round, or not make the playoffs and regroup for next year? Put it in the comment section down below, Laker Nation. You know, what you guys think in the comments? You know, what do you guys think in the comments? For me, man, I'd rather. If you ask me right now, what's my gut feeling about the Lakers? I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think we're gonna make the playoffs. Laker girl, what you think? Playoffs or no playoffs for us?
I see us making the playoffs if we win these games that we got to win. We're right there. We are 2 games at the 6th spot. They said. Yeah,
2 games. Yeah,
but I see us making it.
But sometimes Lakers do that to us. Laker girl, 1 minute we getting excited, and next minute we stink up the joint.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to make the playoffs, I think.
My boy Vince said, I feel like we had this team when healthy. I agree. If we had this team beginning of the year, if we got rid of Westbrook in the offseason, the same as acquisitions, I think we'd be way more better. We got Be Easy, that dude. What's going on, Be Easy, that dude? What's going on, bro? What's going
What's
on?
good with you, bro? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Hope all is well, man. It's been a minute, man. How you been?
I'm pretty good,
That's good, man. What you think about the
man.
Lakers season so far, man? We have a podcast for a minute, man. So how do you feel about the season so far?
Exactly. Yeah, I never know when you coming on, and then sometimes I try to come on, and then it's like you just finished, or vice versa. So anytime
Yeah,
I try to catch you, I always still support. In the chat, you do a good stream, but yeah, we gotta plan some out. But
most
I'm more
definitely.
in agreement with you. Right now we're at this point of crossing fingers and hope.
Yeah.
It looks most like because we're having to depend. Yeah, I know we're a couple games out of, like the sixth seed, but we have to rely on too many other teams to lose. And it's too many variables. We have to rely on other teams to lose. Plus, we have to win. Plus, we have to deal with injuries. And we're still figuring out the rotations of the new players, meshing new and old players. Is it possible? Absolutely. It's
Mm-hmm.
also looking to be improbable due to the injuries. If we were fully healthy, I think it would be no question. But when is Anthony Davis coming back? Does anyone really know when he comes back? Is he going to be 80%? He's definitely not going to be 100%. What percent is he going to come back? When is D'Lo going to come back? These are questions that we haven't had definitively answered. So now we're just speculating, oh yeah, when they come back. So once again, we're hoping for health. We're hoping for teams to lose. So I think it's unlikely, but it's just kind of like a wait and see. I was impressed what I seen from them today. Dennis Schroeder stepped up definitely, but even him, sometimes he's very inconsistent, like he was at Memphis in a couple
Mm-hmm.
other games, and then tonight he's just super explosive. So it's kind of a wait and see game. And even Rui Hachimura, I think he had an okay game, but this is a game where he should have had about 15, 20 points. He had 9 points and 9 rebounds, which is solid. But if you look at how much he's paying and what was given up for him, you would expect him to be around a 15 to 20 points on a game where AD and LeBron is missing. So it's just a wait and see game, but it's not looking promising for us.
Yeah, most definitely not, man. But what's your thoughts about AD overall, man? Like, do you think he needs to say, "Give me the ball and get out of my way," or do you feel like he's soft in a sense when it comes to scoring at will? He can score at will sometimes, but there's sometimes where he likes to like. I don't know. What do you think about Anthony Davis overall as a basketball player, man?
Overall, as a basketball player,
Yeah.
he is a phenomenal physical talent and specimen, but mentally he is quite fragile. He doesn't have that fortitude to lead quite yet. I think he has the propensity for leadership and the
Mm-hmm.
ability, because when he's on his A game, it's just, when is he ever on his A game? He's always injured, which prevents him from being on his A game. He's physically injured, but he's also mentally injured a lot of times, because he's saying, okay, I don't want to play the five. I don't want to play the five. Okay, cool. That means you should be utterly dominating the four. And sometimes I'll see him playing the four. They'll have a little dude on him, pushing him almost near the 3-point line, and he's jacking up a shot. I'm like, dude, why are you fading away, jacking up shots? The times where he should be posting people up, he's jacking up shots. And then sometimes he's posting people up and missing bunnies. Sometimes he's starting to argue way too much for calls. Yeah, sometimes he gets fouled. You don't get the foul, keep running.
Yeah.
He's starting to whine where he doesn't get the call. He's lingering back, and other teams, they just running. And then you see, like, dang, how'd they get that fast break so easy? Because Anthony Davis was whining about the call and pouting about the call that he didn't get.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to take this personal. LeBron has already given him the keys and said, hey, bro, this is your team. But he's acting like he doesn't want it. It's like he wants to pass it to Dennis Schroeder or D'Angelo Russell. It's like, nah, bro, it's on you. So I think he is capable of leading. It's just I don't know if he truly believes that in himself right now.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Because yesterday, man, I know he had a decent game against Memphis, but you let I think a second year player, I forgot his name, but he was just like you said, pushing him out. So he was getting pushed around, and that dunk by Jordan Jackson Jr., man, that kind of dethroned him. You know, he was playing decent in that dunk habit, but sometimes they need to say, "Give me the ball and get the fuck out of my way." He's talented enough to do it, but I think ever since he won the championship in the bubble, he just decompressed. Oh, like he decompressed. I don't see that same
Like it
fire.
relieved, huh?
Yeah, but there's games where he's the game winner against Dallas, and I'm him against Indiana. I'm defensive or first team all defense. Well, keep doing that. Don't do it one game. Do it every night. You know, what I mean, if we had a player the size of Shaq on our team right now, if we had Shaq on our team, Shaq would be dominating. We'd probably be 6th seed right now. Shaq would be like, "Give me the ball. We're going through me. If they double team, kick it out, throw it back on my 1-2 dribble, dunk on you. I don't give a fuck who's in my way. If I have to dunk on 6 people, I will." You know, but today it's finesse. It's finesse basketball. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm starting to get disinterested in watching finesse, but I want to see. I don't know, man. I want to see the game where it was in 2000s, man. Physical, but it's soft nowadays. In my personal opinion.
It's super soft nowadays, and I'm with you on that too. And now it's even, and it's so soft that you, in any sport, you're supposed to play until the whistle ends. You don't have to try to, at the last seconds of the game. Of course, they're gonna kind of let up a little bit, but if the game is still in contention, you have to go hard for every play. And even the last game that the Lakers won, uh, I think it was the Dallas game, right? I
Yeah.
was even looking at LeBron doing some soft stuff because when they were winning, I don't know if you remember this. I think it was like 109 to 105. And
Hmm.
then LeBron just let somebody just jack up an easy, wide open three, and then it
Hmm.
turned it into 108, 109. They got the ball in, and then they hit free throws. LeBron, why'd you even give up that free three-pointer? And that's a bit of softness too, because on the closeouts, they'll close out soft and just stare the dude in the eye and
Yep.
just watch him just bury a three. And then at the end of the game, because one of the last Thunder games, we lost by 3 points.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So when you just give up those wide open threes and you say, oh, it's only the first half, and then in the second half, you end up losing by 3 or 4 points, those are those free three-pointers you just keep giving up and saying, uh, no, bro, if you look at the old Laker teams when they had Derek Fisher and they
Hmm.
had Rick Fox and players like that, they wasn't giving up open threes. We have
Hmm.
players that are more athletic, more faster, younger than any of those players, and they just giving up on plays. Even sometimes I used to hate Russell Westbrook would do this. He'll get lazy on a play, start arguing over a call, and just foul the person. Now you
Yep.
just put us in a penalty because you want to go argue to the ref. That's a form of softness as well. It's tied into this finesse ball where everything should be a foul so they complain about everything. Look at Luka Doncic, right? Amazing player. He was complaining the whole game. He got multiple calls and was still crying the whole game. That's what it's turned into is getting contagious. And I just dislike when the Lakers players are doing it. We have no margin for error to be complaining about little ticky-tack calls that, yes, they should have called, like games like the Celtics game. They
Yeah.
kind of, blew that game for us. That game I was that game I was pissed because they definitely blew the call. However, you gotta suck it up, Buttercup, and just keep going. We can't just only blame it on the refs, because if we would have got a certain amount of stops, we wouldn't have been in that position to just rely on the ref blowing the whistle or the last call. So they definitely need to toughen up and start taking the defensive seriously. When it
Yeah.
started the season, even when they were bad at 2-10, they were still topping the defense. Now it's the middle of the pack. They're like between 20th to 26th in defense.
Yeah.
That's that's below standard for a Lakers team.
And I think when we went 2-10, man, I think we should have made the trades right there. We should have. Okay, it's not working. We should have got rid of Westbrook there. Not, I feel like we're running out of like margin for error. If we lose two or three in a row without LeBron, I think the season's over. And I feel like I don't know. For me, man, I feel like if we rush LeBron back, I feel like it'd be like the Kobe thing. Remember when Kobe came back, or Kobe led us into the playoffs? He tore his Achilles. Remember against Golden State? I feel like it's having that effect.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dwight Smith.
Yeah, that's true. And that was a good point you bring up, because the reason why Kobe got injured is because the Lakers was the run of the mill team. Kobe came back early from injury, grinded it out, gutted it out, played so hard, so many minutes that by the time it was time to make it to the playoffs, which the team made it to the playoffs, he just, blew his Achilles. I think it was the game or a couple games prior. So that's the risk that you run, where hey, let's play Anthony Davis today, knowing that he's not really fully healthy. So as much as it's irritating to the fandom to see, oh wow, Anthony Davis is sitting again, what's wrong with D'Angelo Russell? Well, what is the alternative? Play him hurt and he gets even more hurt, and now not only do the playoff seasons dreams go out, but he may not even be back for the start of next year. So you have to weigh the long term versus short term. And let's be honest, bro. As much as we are Lakers fans, even if they make the playoffs, we know it's going to take a miracle from the Most High for them to win a championship, let alone win a playoff series. Just them getting to the playoffs will be like a victory, because if they get in, what they're going to play Memphis or the Nuggets first?
Yeah, or the
Kings.
Possibly Kings. Yeah, Kings are actually a good team.
The Kings are solid. They have the number one offense.
I used to live in Sacramento, man, when there were the Ron Artest days, Brad Miller, Mike Bibby,
Christie, Vlade Divac, Chris Webber. They had squad. Didn't they have Jason Williams, White Chocolate, for a little bit?
Yeah, but I used to live up there, and then the Lakers and Kings fans would get into it. But they're give credit where credit's due. Their team talented, De'Aaron Fox.
Bro, Malik Monk has been balling. Did you see him against the Clippers? Had 45.
Yep,
he was lighting it up. I was juiced too, especially since they beat the Clippers. So I was loving that. But yeah, I really wanted to keep Malik Monk on the team. He would have been a great addition. But I think the Lakers were only offering him like 7 or 8 mil, and the Kings offered him 10 to 12 mil per season.
I knew he was going to leave.
Yeah, he had to take that payday,
Yeah, but but the Kings are a team that I feel like if the Clippers and Kings met in the first round, I would not be surprised if the Kings win that series. What's going on with the Clippers this year? Inconsistency for that team. Even Shaq said it.
They lost. They lost tonight, I think, to Minnesota.
Yeah, but it's like, come on, man. It's like all that talent, and you don't win a championship with talent, but not surprised. But the Kings are a team that's gonna, if they don't win any playoff games this year, they're gonna be a team that is gonna be looked at as, okay, I'm gonna go play over there. They have the talent, they got the right coach. Don't be surprised if KD leaves Phoenix and goes to Sacramento. No, I'm just playing. No, but yeah, man, just it's gonna be a crazy couple more games.
Yeah, he came back. Do you know KD came back tonight?
Yeah, it looks like it was easy work for KD.
Easy work. Yeah, 23 points, win. I mean, you don't really have to do much to fit in with Devin Booker, and vice versa. You don't even have to do anything.
It's kind of
so that was a seamless transition, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they win it all this year. But they got to get it done. No more excuses for Chris Paul. No more excuses for Devin Booker. No more excuses. They got to get it done. They traded all those assets. They have to win the championship. They got to win the championship this year. They got to. Point blank period for Kevin Durant. They have to win it. But that team will win fully healthy, man. That team is scary. But
really scary. And there's really no excuses, right? They got the coaching, they got players, they got bigs, they got shooting.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really no excuse for them.
Yep, most definitely. But yeah, man, thank you. Be easy that dude, man. Go ahead and plug in your channel, man, so they can subscribe to your channel, man.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just type in "Be Easy That Dude" on YouTube or Instagram, and you'll find me. Shout out to Big Baby Sports. He is always doing some great content, very thorough coverage of the Lakers and other sports. Do you I know that you be doing other sports, Big Baby, but have you been doing other sports outside of Lakers coverage?
Yeah,
Or
I'll be
not
doing
a
the
not as
yeah,
of late?
I'll be doing the Chargers, man. I'm a Charger fan, so I have a Charger talk on my other channels called Charger Talk with Big Baby. But if I do that content, you're gonna just see me go crazy, cuss that team out because I keep it real with that team. Because I'm a Chargers fan.
Bro, I'm a Raiders fan, so you don't want to talk about cussing. You don't want to talk about cussing.
Yeah, man. But
we're trying to get rid of Derek Carr, but yeah, I just want to know that just so I could always come through and represent. But yeah, so you can definitely check me out. Be Easy That Dude, and make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button to Big Baby Sports. Thank you for having me, bruh. I'm out.
Yep. Likewise. Everybody have a blessed night.